We are live.
I like how you hit live and then all of a sudden I hear like huffing noises from beside me and Harry's rubbing his face on a box.
Welcome to the live. And
Wow.
I can't believe it's another month later. It feels like we literally just did a live.
Yeah.
But then February's a short month, isn't it? So, but yes, welcome. So you obviously know who I am, but we will have Otto introduce.
I'm Sam.
I'm Alicia.
Great.
Check out all of our channels.
We rotate through each other's channels. If you don't know us by now, then why are you here?
That is true.
Yes. If you don't know who they are, then where have you been? Unless you're new.
Rock.
But Lucinda is here.
Hi, Lucinda.
Oh. So yes, today we will be discussing Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. Let's all show our books.
Yeah.
Imaginary book.
Yeah. Placeholder right here.
So let me get the questions. Okay. Let's read the synopsis, I guess. Because Nutmeg refused. Alex Clement Diaz is handsome, charismatic, a genius, pure millennial marketing gold for the White House ever since his mother first became president of the United States. There's only one problem. When the tabloids get hold of a photo involving an altercation between Alex and Prince Henry, US-British relations take a turn for the worse. Heads of family and state devise a plan for damage control, state a truce. But what begins as a fake, Instagrammable friendship grows deeper and more dangerous than either Alex or Henry could have imagined. Soon they are hurtling into a secret romance that could derail the presidential campaign and upend two nations. Outrageously fun, it is romantic, sexy, witty, and thrilling. I loved every second. Taylor Jenkins Reid.
I like also like when you first started that, yeah, like Lucinda said, you first started that. Harry had one paw on Bravo's side. It was like staring him down, and then they started to fight, and then they skittered off in the background.
They were kind of like showcasing the situation of Alex and Henry, where they were like
a dramatization of the story right here.
So then, what format did you read in? I physically read mostly, but I was trying to listen to the audiobook on YouTube as well.
Yeah, I did the audio.
I think I did hardcover and audio. So I read and followed along and listened.
Nice. And I think Lucinda physically read it. Yeah.
Paperback, she says.
Paperback. Okay, so what did you guys rate it? I haven't yet finished it, but yeah, I'm like halfway. So
5 stars.
Ooh, a 5.
I did 4 stars.
Ooh, which is good for you because it's contemporary.
Yeah.
Right.
I think what really knocked it down for me to like 4 stars is probably all the politics talk.
Yeah, I find it tough with the politics talk as well. I get lost quite often, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Characters. So obviously we have Alex Clement Diaz.
He is definitely full of himself. I'll give him that. Always got something smart to say. He does.
Yep.
Oh yeah. He's
I do like his relationship with his sister, though. Like,
yeah, like they have this really cool like banter sort of brother sister.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lucinda rated it 3. Nutmeg, what did you rate it?
She said blasphemy to Lucinda's rating.
That's why she's like, meow. And then what about Henry? I quite like Henry. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's just there's just so two different people, aren't they? Like Alex is just very like
I don't know if you guys had the same audiobook as me, but for mine, they actually had the different accents. So for Henry, it was very posh and very like British.
Mhm.
I think the one I listened to was on YouTube, and because for some reason Scrib doesn't have it and I don't have Audible at the minute, so I managed to find someone who did on YouTube, and it was a guy reading it. Nutmeg.
She says, "I agree."
She's like, no.
It wouldn't be alive on your channel if we didn't have a nutmeg.
No, if we didn't have Nutmeg. She hates it when I go live, I swear. I'm just trying to look at my notes.
Yeah, Lucinda, agree with the ghosting that Henry did. That annoyed me a little bit too. But I just hate it when people do that in general. So
I put here Alex and his family, good thing and bad thing of the day at mealtimes. So, oh yeah, they do that thing at the mealtimes where they're like, "What's your good thing of the day? What's your bad thing of the day?" And like as they sit down, I was like, and my other note was very political.
yeah.
Oh, but we know it's not really my genre. It's literally now. Henry annoyed me with the ghosting twice, 3 times. I lost count.
Yeah, there was a lot of ghosting.
But that's also kind of like goes with the time period though, because that's what a lot of people do nowadays is ghost whenever they're in the dating period. Unfortunately, good thing I don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, you're a married woman.
If I try to ghost him, he'll just hunt me down.
Yeah, he'll hunt you down with his little car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Make me trip.
Or with the cats or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the ghosting too, it also plays into all of the political stuff because they may not be able to have contact for certain things. So it's all a political type of thing.
I liked the discussion they had about the Star Wars thing, where he was like, "How could you like that one because of the like the Ewoks, wasn't it?"
I like the fandom talk, but it kind of did go over my head since I am not a Star Wars person. I haven't seen any Star Wars. I've just seen clips on YouTube and stuff. I've never been interested in Star Wars, or like I'm not a really big sci-fi person either. So
stop it now.
I'm not either. I would say watch it at least once, just so you have but I do the same thing. Like I watch it and I go, "Yep, I've watched it."
Yeah, I've heard people talk about it all the time, so I got a good general idea of what the story is. So she's so mad.
She's like,
I'm just like,
she's like, "I'm gonna kill you in your sleep tonight, mother."
Like, don't move. Whatever you do, don't move. It's like, for fuck's sake. Like, it's just like, here we go again.
I am going to lay on your face tonight, mother, and suffocate you.
I did wake up at one point this morning and she was laying on me. No! I'm quarantining you now. I've had enough.
Well, Harry has tried to lay on my face a few times during the night, and with me being highly allergic to him, I really do think he's trying to kill me in my sleep.
Just smothering you.
Mm-hmm.
I do it out of love, mother. Who would you say is your most favorite character? I quite like June, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say June, probably. June or Nora.
Is a good one. Kind of like Henry too. I mean, they're all good characters, but Alex, he quite got on my nerves.
Pez, Lucinda, I agree with Pez. Pez is hilarious.
Nora.
Yeah.
Least favorite character.
Least favorite.
Stop it. No.
Probably, what was it, like Philip?
Yeah.
Uncle.
Prince
Henry's uncle. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. Philip reminds me of like Sleeping Beauty, the Disney. Philip! What's wrong with mom?
I just go.
Just...
Well, we also have a friend, like the friend that's always here on the weekends. His name is Philip, but we call him Felipe.
Phil.
Or I go with the Fairly Odd Parents version. Philip. I have a nickel
what do you
and
guys
I'm
think of the plot in general?
Richard's,
I would just say it's quite political. That's all.
I forgot about him. Lucinda said Richard's the villain. Yeah.
Oh, Richard.
He was another one that I was just like, can we just kick him in the teeth already?
Yeah. Overall, I thought it was like a really interesting like concept of the two heads of state pretty much getting together. I like that like concept. If I could have less politics with it, I would have liked it more.
I agree. I liked it. I would have liked to have seen more of them going back and forth and not so much politics. I know that politics play a part in this one because of the re-election for his mom, but I would have liked to see less of that. Like maybe just a small mention here and there, not whole scenes.
Yeah, I know when I look at like people's reviews, a lot of people do say the politics is what slowed it down for them, and some people said they DNF'd it because of the politics. I mean, most of the time I just get lost sometimes with politics because obviously I'm not American and like, you know, with the British and all of that, like even the Queen stuff, I'm just like, I have no idea. I ain't got a clue. All I know is that we're gonna have a new king soon. So like what do you think about the writing style?
I think it was pretty standard when it comes to like easy to read and contemporary. I think even if I was reading it physically, it would have kind of flew by.
Oh, it would have been fine and shorter and less repetitive without the explicit stuff, Lucinda said.
Why, Lucinda, you don't like the butt stuff? No butt stuff for you? You're no fun. No butt stuff.
No butt.
I think the writing style, like Sam was saying, is pretty easy to read. I like her writing style. But this was also my first Casey McQuiston.
Yeah, same.
So I didn't know what to expect going in, but even with or without the audiobook, it was very easy, simple read, and I could get through it quickly. So
yeah, and I really like the moments where they have the text messages and all of that. Like it's easy to distinguish between the two. Like even the writing for, you know, each dialogue of character is just different, isn't it? Like you can really tell with Alex and you can really tell with like Henry which one's which, you know.
Yeah,
they have their own voice.
Yeah, like with the writing, so that was quite cool. What was your favorite part of the story? I can't really comment because I haven't read yours.
I mean, I did like the them ruining the cake at the beginning.
That was hilarious.
That was pretty.
It was a funny scene, I must admit.
But even like all the like they were making plans to like they were inviting each other to different events so they wouldn't have to do the events by themselves, but then they would sneak off and do their thing. Yeah.
Lucinda says she felt like the plot with the emails being released was a big thing to help wrap the more interesting plot bit up. But it was literally just a copy paste of stuff that actually happened in American politics, like the email thing was Hillary Clinton.
I never thought of that, really.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't get into politics.
You see how much I pay attention to politics.
Yeah. Least favorite part?
The
ghosting?
Whole scandal type thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so scandalous that they've been seeing each other. And the big deal is what? I think with that, it's just the whole, like, it seemed like they blew it out of proportion more than it needed to be. And then when they finally try to get control of things, certain players like Prince Philip and the Queen were not really open-minded.
Lucinda said lunar turncoating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My heart was like, no. My heart will go on. I don't know why. My heart was like, no. No, you're being naughty. Would you reread the book?
Yes.
I mean, I
Probably after.
Technically, for me, I have, because I originally DNF'd it, and then I've started again, and I like it a bit better this time. Because I think when I first started reading it was a few years ago, and then I was like, no, I can't handle it. The politics are just so confusing. And then I kind of like a bit better this time.
Yeah. I think after, like, probably maybe about a year or two.
Yeah, I'll probably give it
a while. If
Yeah.
it's been a while,
Yeah.
I may like pick it up again for like a quick.
Or like if she somehow brings out a companion story to it or a sequel or something. And then I'm like, I must reread the first one then. And I know she's bringing out the movie, isn't she? Like, there's a movie to
that
it.
I didn't know
there was going to be a movie.
Yeah, there's like they've casted like the two main people, I think. I think it's probably being filmed, but I don't know when it's going to be.
Tangent.
Maybe if there was a sequel.
Tangent. Did you hear about the From Blood and Ash movie that they're doing?
I did hear it. Ouch.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I like when Jennifer Armentrout's books get movies, I must admit. I hope it's done well.
Yeah.
Would you buy this for someone else?
I mean, I would buy it for for people, but the people I know who would like it already have multiple copies of it. So
I mean, like, I was talking to a colleague because she was asking what I was reading, and I was just like describing it, and then she was like, "Ooh, can I borrow it after you?" So technically, I guess, like,
yeah,
that is technically getting it for someone. Lucinda says, "I still need to get them." Get what? Would you read another book by the author? So, for example, the One Last Stop.
Yeah,
I have that one.
Or Shara Wheeler is the other one. I like Shara Wheeler.
Yeah, I would like to pick up One Last Stop. That's been on my TBR for a bit.
Yeah, I need to as well. Oh, From Blood and Ash. That's what you mean. Aha. Yes, you should read it.
Yep.
And then
I think I might have one or two books from her. One Last Stop and one other one.
Yeah, it's I Kiss Shara Wheeler and One Last Stop, I think, are the only other two she's got so far. That makes it.
Maybe just the One Last Stop one then. So I know I have at least one other one. I couldn't remember the name.
Yeah, One Last Stop is the female one where they're like they meet kind of at I think it's the train station or something.
Yeah.
I hate things about it. So,
and then Sarah isn't the Wheeler one supposed to be like YA one?
Yeah, it's something. I can't even really remember what it's about. I feel like somebody. I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like somebody goes missing or something. I don't know.
Oh, apparently we also have someone else in the comments.
Hello, Laura. Did you read Red, White, and Royal Blue? I can't remember if you did. You read so many books like all the time. Laura is a reading machine. She reads like, I don't know, 10 books a week. It feels like. Like every time on her Facebook, she's like starting a new book, and I'm just like, what? Crazy. They cost much in addition. Well, there was the Illumicrate set.
Yeah, I would like to have special editions of From Blood and Ash, but I refuse to pay more than $20 for a book. So
yeah, I mean, I am glad that I did get the Fairy Loot, I think they were special editions. They are quite pretty.
Of what?
The From Blood and Ash books of like the first 4, I think they've done.
I know
have
Alex said that she was going to unhaul some.
You
I
missed
think
out.
I have the Fairy Loot of House of Earth and Blood and the second one.
These ones.
Oh, they're so pretty.
But look at the sides though, like
They're so pretty. I
it's
want
so
them.
cool. And the back.
Oh my gosh.
And like I think wait, I did yeah.
I know Allie said something about how she was going to unhaul her like From Blood and Ash stuff that she has. She's like, let me look at it. And I'm like, let me know, please, because I want it.
You're like, I'll take those, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like me.
I call dibs.
Would you like another book from the world? So basically a spin-off book.
I would like to see one from like June's point of view.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. And maybe even one from either Pez or what was her name? His sister.
Oh yeah,
Henry's sister.
B.
Who?
B.
Yes. That one.
Beatrice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
would
thought
just
that was
enjoy another spin-off, I guess.
yeah.
Or maybe even like one from like Alex's mum, the present. I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like that one
That'd
be
be cool,
more politics heavy.
Probably.
I'm like, no, thank you.
But I don't know, I don't know, like something to do with like how she got the present, you know. Or her as a younger version, or I don't know. But and yes, I know they haven't. I don't know what's going on with Fairy Loot and Illumicrate. They're just so slow at the minute.
Wish they'd hurry up. I want my books.
They hinted June was bi too.
Ooh, that would be
Maybe June should have a book. A bisexual rep. What books would you recommend that are similar?
all of them.
So like any mail. Oh, isn't there that what's it? There is something similar, isn't there? Is it the boyfriend material? Is that what it's called?
I think so. I haven't read that one.
It's
so
like
I'm
I think it's another like kind of British American romance thing.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Is that connected to the? Is that the American Royals or no? That's a different one.
No, it's let me try and find a picture of it on Amazon. I think I have it.
The hotel thing with Pez and June sharing a room with lipstick collar?
Material. Alex Hall, that's the one, yeah. Let me get the picture. This one. Oh, the brightness, for God's sake.
I was about to say, I don't know what you're trying to show us, Katie.
I know, it's just like...
It's all whited out.
There we go. Can you see that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's very, like, British.
The cover, like, definitely gives the same vibe as Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Yeah.
So I would say that one. Because it's very, like, kind of like London...
I don't know.
I don't know. If I go onto Red, White, Royal Blue, and I wonder what other books it would say, like other people bought this. Paperback. Let's see. It says one last stop. And people also buy You've Reached Sam as well, apparently. There's another book called The Other Prince by Alice Dolman.
Yeah, I don't agree with the You Reached Sam because I read that one as an arc, and that one has nothing to do with this type of situation, and it's super depressing. So no.
There's also what was that other one that it's already turned into a movie or show or something? This
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
Simon
It does say here
versus the Homo sapien
customers
agenda.
that. Oh yeah, Simon's. Customers who bought this item also bought One Last Stop boyfriend material, so that's there as well. If This Gets Out by Sophie Gonzalez and Kel Dietrich. The Gravity of Us by Phil Stamper. They also say The Love Hypothesis. The Song of Achilles, that's Momo, isn't it?
Yeah.
What
Is
If It's Us by Becky Albertalli? Aristotle and Dante. Jay's Gay Agenda.
I have not read half of these.
I haven't read any of those. So.
I've heard of them at least.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I haven't read them though.
Yeah, I would definitely probably say Boyfriend Material was the closest one.
Ouch. Oh my goodness.
What's this one? The Hotel Thing with Pez and June sharing a room with lipstick collar.
Oh.
I don't know that bit.
You'll get there.
No comment. Yeah, I will literally, like, when I finished it, I'll like place all of my answers to these things in the comments and like, this are my actual thoughts. But yeah, I'm literally like halfway.
I don't
Whoa,
remember.
I'm halfway there. Whoa.
She's living on a prayer currently.
So the last question is, any other comments that we haven't discussed about the book that you would like to talk about? I do like the geeky references in the book, I must admit. Like,
I just think it's funny how Henry tends to keep a bottle of lube with him wherever he goes, it seems like.
Yeah. I mean, at least he's always prepared.
Yeah, it's just a random bottle of lube he just pulls out. I am prepared for this situation.
With that, and it's like, because he's always got like a small bottle. So I'm picturing like a bin somewhere in his house or his room. That is just lube, and then he just grabs one and packs his bag.
Yeah. Or like a big one of those refillable bottles you can, and he's just squeezing it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So Lucinda thinks it's definitely overhyped.
The book itself?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah. I can see, yeah.
I mean, when it first came out and it was like so popular, and I was kind of reading it because of that. And I think, I mean, I don't tend to like reading books that are popular at the time that they're popular, because I end up like, you know, thinking like, oh, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that's one reason why I read a lot of backlist titles.
Yeah, so that's why I think I prefer reading it now where it's not as popular. Like, it is still popular because obviously TikTok made me buy this.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't have a TikTok account, so it does not. I can't use the TikTok excuse.
I don't get a whole lot of book talk stuff. I get some weird stuff on my TikTok, so.
Yeah.
So apparently they might be bringing the movie out on Amazon Prime, but we don't know when yet.
For Red, White, and Royal Blue?
But it just says sometime in the early 2023 on American Prime, Amazon Prime, on American Prime.
America.
Everything you need to know. Okay, this is from December, so like, let's see what this says.
Early 2023.
Yeah, who is it? Taylor? Oh, I don't know. I just know that one of the guys, I think it's the guy that plays Alex, because Alex is the one that's tanned, isn't it? I think he is the guy that is in the Kissing Booth movie, the third one, I think it is.
Those two?
Yeah. And I can't remember what he's been in. I feel like they've been in a lot of Netflix stuff. So I'm surprised it's not going to be a Netflix movie thing, because then Taylor Perez is known for his role in the Kissing Booth. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Nicholas Galitzine is in Purple Hearts. That's what I saw him in, Purple Hearts, on Netflix.
Well, we
Cinderella.
know the guy in red is gonna be Henry.
Yeah.
He looks like a
Yeah.
Henry.
At some point. So it says in June, the cast and crew travelled to the UK to begin production, which they announced on June 21st last year. So it could be this year that we get it. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see.
It says that the one. What did you say his last name was? Gallinson?
Galitzine or something like that.
Apparently, this will be his second time playing a prince after starring in 2021's Cinderella.
Yeah, he was in Cinderella. I think that was with is that the one where he was with that singer Camila Cabella, I think.
Oh, Cabello, yeah.
That one. I think that was when he was the prince.
Who knows? They remade all
Was the other cinema?
They've made so many different
It's been a long
versions
day.
of Cinderella.
Cinderella
Yeah.
was like a few years ago now, wasn't it? So
Yeah.
live one. I wasn't massively keen on that one, but
I liked it because it had Helena Bonham Carter as a godmother, and she is who I strive to be in life. So
yeah, I didn't mind the one with Camila Cabella actually. Yeah, I didn't mind it. They added like a couple of songs, I think.
There's so many different versions of Cinderella now.
I know there's loads.
Can't keep up.
Really? Right, I need to grab the book, which is right at the top of the shelf.
I can't think of anything else.
I'm trying to grab Ninth House.
Oh, I don't have my copy. Otherwise, I could just hold it up.
I've got it handled, folks.
Mine is actually across the house.
So, last but not least, the book for the month of March. So this month is Ninth House by Lee Bardugo. And so it's the first book in the series. Hellbent has not long been released. Alicia's not long just started it.
Yeah, I'm about 50 pages in.
Yeah, I need to start it. Plan on doing
it in next month's live. Who's gonna host that one? Sam. Cool. So yeah, it'll be on Sam's channel. Same time. I don't know. What's the date for?
Be the 8th, I think.
What?
Is it the 15th? I think.
You're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's the week of Easter. So yeah, 15th.
15th, okay.
So yeah. The Easter week. Yeah, it's normally always the middle of the month. So yes, hopefully you can pick it up and join us.
Hold on.
Wait.
What was that?
And then we have literally just today put up the poll for April's book.
I was trying to pull that up real quick to see where it stands.
I mean, I've only got one.
We have 11 votes so far, and
I think Legends and Lattes is yeah. So we've got the Cloisters, Legends and Lattes, and Gone Girl. So if you head to the Twitter of RBC the club, it's such a beautiful.
I really do love that cover.
It's really beautiful.
Legends and Lattes, which my cover is different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the UK hardcover, yeah.
And then this one. I had a copy of this book, and I already donated it, so I don't have it.
You better grow one.
We're voting for Legends and Lattes.
Grow back.
Mine has the people on it. Let me see.
Yes, because it's the American one has, but actually on the inside flap of the Legends and Latte's UK hardcover is The People.
It's so shiny.
Hang on, let me grab and I'll show you.
There we go.
Um,
That's mine. But my inside cover has this little animal creature.
so I don't know where my Gone Girl copy is, but I do have The Cloisters, which is really pretty.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's really
beautiful.
It's so nice. And on the inside is like this, like tarot cards, which is really cool too.
Ooh.
And so the Legends and Lattes, yes, it is the UK hardcover, but the picture of the two is on the inside.
Nice.
Oh.
Because I quite like The People on the American one, and then it wasn't until I got the book where I was like, oh, we still have The People. So yeah.
Mine doesn't have the author in it because normally they put the author in the back. Mine doesn't have that.
But I do.
See?
I also have a cup of tea. But yeah, or a latte. But I don't know, it looks more like a tea. But
Now a tea. Thanks, Katie.
I don't know. But yeah, I would be happy for, I mean, I've got them all, so whichever one. But I'm really excited for the Cloisters one, so I'm really kind of hoping that one wins. Because I like the sound of the tarot. It's like,
Well, we still have 6 days and 21
but then
hours.
again, Legends and Lattes, if that wins, that's like definitely one I want to read as well. But yeah, we shall see in a week's time. But yeah, go vote, people. Other than that, I don't know if there's anything else you want to say about any of the other books, or I don't know.
I do plan on trying to do a reading vlog for Ninth House and Hellbent, so we'll actually see something like that. But I can get my button gear and actually pick up the book.
Cloisters was interesting looking. Yeah, because I got mine from Sainsbury's as well, which is where Lucinda works. So they have books there for cheaper prices. Send out. I looked at the Legends and Latte special edition when it went on sale the other day, the pre-sale. But I was like, but what if I don't like the book? Like, and then I've just got this like nice copy. But then I was like, I suppose I could have sold it, but like, I don't know. I don't know.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. No, it was really pretty, and it sold like really quickly, like within an hour or something. And I was like, whoa,
Oh my
very
God.
popular. But yeah,
I can't think
that's
of
all,
anything.
folks, I guess.
Overall, it was a good read. The audiobook was fun to listen to with the book. You could just hear all the different accents, and I even enjoyed when they in the audiobook they actually have like dialogue from the mom, and she sounds very southern.
Yeah. Very Texan, for sure.
Yes,
Very Texan.
it was very interesting, to say the least.
Nice.
I like how I said at the beginning or before we started that it would be a very quiet vibe on my end, but he had to interject with calling me.
It's like, for goodness sake, you could have waited like 10 minutes.
He wanted to know if I wanted anything from Arby's, and that he was just pulling into the drive-thru apparently. So I had to put my order in with him before he left.
Wow, that's fine. We'll let you off the food for lunch.
Yeah.
Shiny holographic. Yeah, it was quite pretty. My brand. Yes, I was looking in Sainsbury's today actually to see what was new in there, but I couldn't really see anything new. I think they've brought out a lot of UK Colleen Hoover books, like as in like UK's picked up Colleen Hoover's books and they're bringing them all out. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there was like Never Never and I think like something like Too Perfect or something. I don't know, like all the UK covers.
I've still yet to have read Colleen Hoover.
Same.
And I had a couple on my shelves. I just haven't read them.
I really liked Maybe Someday. That was quite a good one because the main guy in it is deaf.
I've just heard mixed things. about it. Like a lot of people love her stuff, while a lot of people
Mm.
don't. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of like, I don't know if I want to dip my toes into that just yet.
I mean, luckily, I tend to like her books.
I don't remember which ones I have. I know I have Verity. I have
Yeah, I wanna read
Verity.
that one.
I want to say November 9 and Hopeless and Ugly Love, I think.
Ugly Love I need to reread, actually. Yeah, I think so far I've got all of her books, because I do tend to I want to read all of her books, because I've read a few. The only one I need to reread is Ugly Love, but I've read November 9, that I really liked. Oh no, I need to reread Without Merit, I think, as well. I can't remember that one for some reason. But yeah, I still yet to read her trilogy of This Girl, Point of Retreat, and what's the other one? But yeah, that trilogy basically. Yeah. But yeah, it's her Jennifer Armentrout's books I want to read all of as well. I think Casey West's books, I want to read all of her books as well.
I'm just excited for Christopher Paolini's, because he announced that he's writing a standalone in the Inheritance Cycles universe, and I am so excited. Granted, I still have this of his to read. Like, I got this a month ago. I still need to read To Sleep with a Sea of Stars.
Yeah,
as well. This is supposed to be like a prequel, I think, of that book. So I'm hoping to read this and then jump into the other one. So
it's another one I haven't read.
But yeah, I've read
Lucinda still needs to finish it.
Yes, we do. It would just be me and Katie that would be reading that. Alicia gave up on that.
What?
The Shatter Me series.
Oh yeah, Shatter Me. Yeah, I still need to read the third one. What is it? Ignite Me, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I still need to read that, and I also still need to read Thunderhead as well.
Me too. I've had it on hold on my Libby app for a good month or two. And just keep renewing it, but have yet to actually.
I know, I need to read it. I want to. And I remember reading the first page, and I was like, "Oh, it starts off really good." So I do need to get back into it. But yeah, I'm hoping when my energy level gets back, because it literally is just I want to read, and my brain is no, rest. But yeah, I think it's just the aftermath of the flu thing that's going around, and it's weird because my aunts had it, and Liam's had it, and both of them, when they went to the doctors, they were both given antibiotics and a nasal spray and diagnosed with sinusitis. And yeah, I had antibiotics and mine cleared. So it's very strange, this thing that's going around. It's very flu-like. But yeah, it's weird.
Well, I'm just dealing with reproductive issues. Yay.
Yay!
I've yet to hear from the surgery scheduler about that too. Yeah, I even called them on Thursday and left a voicemail and be like, "Hey, I was told I was supposed to get a call from you guys within about a week of my appointment, and I have yet to get a call."
Lucinda is I really should get the hardcover of To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, because I don't think I could read the paperback of that monster. Yeah, my copy is secondhand. I think I got it half price because it was secondhand at the time. It might be cheaper now. Maybe look.
I may actually that be a book that I will go to Books A Million and buy whenever I get done with Fractal Noise, and because I do plan on doing a reading that a vlog reading this and having it go up either right before release day or on release day, because it's supposed to be released May 16th. So
have they given you what? Because you know how some publishers are oh, you can't post your review until a week before, or is it whenever?
doesn't say, actually.
Because I remember once, I think it was one of Cassandra Clare's books, and I had to sign an embargo where I couldn't say anything about it, even in videos, and I couldn't release anything until release date. I was like, what?
Yeah. It doesn't say anything on here about if there's like not to withhold reviews or anything, but
I mean, most of the time, I think it's like good for like I say probably minimum of 1 month.
yeah. I've just posted about it like in hauls, like I
Like 1
hauled
month
the
to
book,
a few days before.
like
or
posted
something.
about it that I got it like on Instagram, and with the summary of the book, but that's pretty much all that I've done.
I think it depends on like how popular the book is. Like for example, like maybe I mean I know it's released now, but like the sequel to Prior of the Orange Tree, like if people read it straight away and then put the review up, people would be looking for reviews for that because it's so popular. But you know, when there's a book that isn't as popular, it probably wouldn't matter so much as to when a review goes up. But I think like 1 month is probably the best. Some people have put reviews up like months before it's released. So I'm just like, but that's gonna lose the, I don't know, the excitement when it's so far away. I mean, that's just me, but like, I would just say like 1 month away from release date as like maximum, and then a few days before, I suppose. For
I've always just been super late on my reviews for ARCs, like
yeah,
especially
like,
at
you can be like me, where I'm like,
so this is like the one book I'm trying to plan ahead and actually plan on reading it before the release date, and then having something go up on release date at least.
yeah.
So since it's my like one and only physical ARC, I'm like, I want to make this a special one.
I used to be really good at like reading review books, like you know, reviewing them before release date, like because I used to be like, oh, I'll just read everything from NetGalley and everything that comes in straight away. I just read, and I was really good at that. And then my reading just slowed, and then yeah, I just got behind really, especially with NetGalley books. Like,
yeah, I've been behind since I started my NetGalley account. So
I don't have one.
don't do it. You will. It will. I mean, like I just started off by being on a crazy request thing as soon as I started, and then I regretted it.
Yeah, that was my issue. It's like, ooh, that looks good. Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this sounds good. Oh, cool. This
not thinking
good.
I was gonna get accepted for any of them.
I know, yeah,
because
I was the same. I was like, I'm not going to get accepted. I'm a brand new like reviewer, and then all of a sudden it's like you've been approved, and then I'm like, shit, I got 10 books now. Like, then like the next week you look at it, and you're like, let's just see if there's anything new added, and you're like, oh my god, there's sequel to this. Yeah, it's just never-ending NetGalley pile. I mean, people who have like the ratio in the like 90s or 100%. I mean, they're strange human beings.
Yeah.
Just like don't get it. But yeah, no. And also I struggle with the sort of like, yes, but I need to read my own physical books.
That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah. Like I've got all my own books to read, but then there's also these review books. What do I do?
You see, I have all of this.
Oh yeah, mine's all boxed up. Don't have any self-control. Well, I'd have some self-control because like I haven't bought anything for like from a bookshop for like a month. I mean, I still get a Lumicrate and Fairly, but that's all I've got. So I've been good for a month. And I've walked in Waterstones as well, and I just walked out with nothing, and I'm just like, what's going on?
Who am I? Who is this person?
Who are you?
It's probably because I've been like, I got that already. The only thing I keep on eyeing up is that like what's that one, like something poison, what's it,
the Poisoned Apple?
No,
the Poisoned Heart, maybe that's the
no, it's one with a really pretty cover. Is it something steep in poison? Oh, I can't remember.
is it
Magic steeped in poison, is that it?
I'm just throwing out words now.
But I just know that it had a sequel come out, like I think either this year or end of last year.
This one.
Yes, so I keep on eyeing up that one because it does sound really interesting. But I keep walking out being like, no.
I like the end pages.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And it's pink. And then it has purple lettering.
Well, that's nice. Yeah. I think that sounds really cool, that one.
I think I may have that one as an arc, actually, from
I think I might
NetGalley.
have had it on NetGalley, probably. So.
Apparently, this was YA book club for Barnes & Noble.
Sorry.
I have not read it yet.
Welcome back.
My goal is to renovate this room in the next 5 years. So I have to dwindle down some of these and weed them out. Because there's a bookcase behind the computer you can't see. And I want to turn that into like, that's my TBR bookcase, nothing else. But these are going to be redone. I'm going to redo the floor. And then these are going to go all the way up to the ceiling.
Ooh. And then you'll have a ladder like in Beauty and the Beast and you slide along.
That's what me and her were talking about
the ladder,
earlier. Yeah.
Like, da-la-la.
I can just picture her just going around and around in her room on her ladder.
Or
we thought about it because we can put like wrap it around the room on either side.
You're just gonna get a video of like Alicia just sliding around this ladder. And back we go again. Whee!
It'll be like Evie's character in The Mummy where she's like moving the ladder to get the book on the shelf.
I can see you doing it though, Alicia, to be honest.
Yeah.
I would. That,
I mean,
and then
if you like going to Disneyland Paris, I think, or Orlando Resort.
I'd probably go to Orlando because that's the closest.
Yeah, you'll have your own little ride.
Disney's making so many changes.
People to ride the ladders.
Ride the bookcase ladder.
Right.
Like, come and like experience like Belle's ladder and you know.
$15 a person to get in.
Yep.
You can go there and back.
Yep.
Or you can make it a game, like put something on the shelf and be like, if you can grab it on the way, then you know.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Well, probably should wrap this up. Because I need to get some dinner. And you probably all need to get lunch or something, but
yeah. Whenever Jordan gets home, we'll probably eat, and then I have my crafting chat live at 3. So
yeah, and this is coming up to the hour, which is perfect timing.
Like, well, it's 3:00 now, and I'm like, wait, you're an hour behind me.
Yeah, yes, I know. We're all in different
4:00 my time. I'll have to see. I might be in the comments because I think Alan just went outside to go cut the grass.
We have a child in the video.
Where? Oh, I mean that one.
There's a child on the bookshelf.
Yep, she snuck in.
I know, she came out of nowhere.
Sneaky
suddenly
sneak.
Just climbing on the bookshelves like,
You've been caught.
Look at that cheeky grin.
And she sneaks away.
Like, no. It's like Nutmeg, like, no, I'm not here.
I don't know.
She's just laying on the. She's still here. She's laying on the
she's hiding out of the way now. Like, no, you can't see me. Just sorry, girl, you've been spotted.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining, whether you're in the comments or watching later, and thank you very much to Sam and Alicia And yeah, we will see you on Sam's channel next month, 15th, same time, same place. So yes, goodbye.